Energy determines everything about how you show up in the world. When your cells are charged, your mind sharp, your body responsive, you move through life with a completely different presence. Most people accept chronic fatigue as normal, drinking coffee to mask exhaustion while their mitochondria starve for oxygen. The ancient breathing techniques activate your body's internal energy production systems directly, bypassing the need for external stimulants. 30 days of consistent practice will restructure how your cells generate and utilize energy at the most fundamental level. Fire builds in stages. Tummo breathing ignites metabolic heat through rapid oxygen cycling. You inhale fully, then exhale with pursed lips as if fogging a mirror. The technique creates controlled hyperventilation that alkalizes your blood, triggering a cascade of physiological responses. 27 breaths in rapid succession flood your bloodstream with oxygen while expelling carbon dioxide. Your cells switch into high-output mode. The subsequent breath hold forces your body to adapt, building tolerance for carbon dioxide and training your system to extract oxygen more efficiently from each breath. Hold for 30 seconds on the first round, then 45 seconds on the second. Your body temperature will rise measurably during this practice. The glow you see on some people's faces comes from increased circulation and oxygenation in the capillaries near the skin's surface. Kapalbhati pranayama drives blood flow to your skull, face, and brain through rhythmic diaphragmatic pumping. Pull your stomach in sharply on each exhale. The inhale happens passively as your diaphragm releases. Speed matters here. Start at a moderate pace, then accelerate to 2 or 3 exhales per second. The rapid-fire contractions massage your internal organs while forcing stale air from the deepest recesses of your lungs. After the breathing round, exhale fully and hold your breath out with your diaphragm pulled up toward your ribs. This creates negative pressure in your thoracic cavity, drawing fresh blood into your chest and head when you finally inhale. Hold this energizing breath for 30 seconds on the first round, 45 on the second. Bellows breath activates both your inhale and exhale equally. Unlike Kapalbhati where the exhale dominates, Bhastrika Pranayama pumps air in and out of your thoracic cavity with equal force on both phases. You're breathing into your chest, not your belly. The sensation resembles pumping a blacksmith's bellows, building heat and pressure with each stroke. The technique oxygenates your upper lungs and stimulates your cardiac plexus, the nerve bundle that regulates heart rhythm. 27 strong breaths followed by a 30-second hold on round 1, 45 seconds on round 2. By this point your entire body will feel electrically charged. Your endocrine system controls energy production through hormone release. The hypothalamus sits at the center of this system, regulating thyroid function, cortisol production, growth hormone secretion, and dozens of other chemical messengers that determine your baseline energy level. Bhramari Pranayama creates sustained vibration that resonates through your skull bones directly into your hypothalamus. Press your thumbs into the protruding cartilage of your ears to seal the ear canal. Cover your eyes with your index and middle fingers. Rest your ring fingers on the bridge of your nose. Let your pinky fingers lightly touch your lips. Inhale fully through your nose, then create a deep humming sound on your exhale. The vibration should feel intense inside your skull, almost uncomfortable in its intensity. 3 long rounds of this humming recalibrates your hormonal control center. The practices work synergistically. Tummo oxygenates your blood and builds metabolic heat. Kapalbhati drives circulation to your brain and clears respiratory passages. Bhastrika activates your cardiac system and upper respiratory capacity. Bhramari balances your endocrine output. Together they create comprehensive energization that touches every system in your body. The effects compound with repetition. Day 1 you feel energized for a few hours. Day 7 the energy starts lasting through lunch. Day 14 you notice you're not reaching for afternoon caffeine. Day 21 your baseline has shifted permanently. Day 30 you've rewired your metabolic baseline. Meditation intervals between breathing rounds allow integration. Sitting quietly for 30 seconds after each technique lets your nervous system process the changes you've just induced. Your heart rate stabilizes. Your breath finds its natural rhythm. The energy distributes throughout your system rather than staying concentrated in your head and chest. These pauses are as important as the active breathing phases. They teach your body what energization feels like so you can recognize and recreate this state throughout your day. Morning practice sets your energetic baseline for the next 12 to 16 hours. Your body maintains the heightened oxygen efficiency and hormonal balance established in these 15 minutes well into the afternoon. Evening practice would wire your system for activity when you need wind down. Morning breath work aligns with your natural cortisol curve, which peaks shortly after waking. You're amplifying an existing biological rhythm rather than fighting against it. Consistency creates permanent adaptation. Your body is extraordinarily responsive to repeated signals. Practice these techniques daily for 30 days and your cells begin producing more mitochondria, the organelles responsible for energy generation. Your lung capacity increases measurably. Your heart becomes more efficient, pumping more blood per beat while beating fewer times per minute. Your endocrine system stabilizes, producing steadier hormone levels throughout the day. These aren't temporary training effects that disappear when you stop practicing. You're creating structural changes that persist. The breath controls your autonomic nervous system, which controls everything else. You cannot directly command your heart to beat slower, your blood vessels to dilate, or your thyroid to produce more hormone. You can control your breath, and the breath controls all these other systems. This makes breath work the most powerful tool for self-regulation available to you. 10 to 15 minutes of deliberate practice restructures your entire physiology for the day ahead. Mental performance tracks directly with physical energy. When your cells are oxygen-rich and your hormones balanced, your brain processes information faster, maintains focus longer, and switches between tasks more smoothly. The brain fog that clouds most people's afternoons comes from accumulated carbon dioxide in the bloodstream and declining glucose availability. These breathing practices clear the carbon dioxide, improve glucose metabolism, and train your brain to function optimally on less fuel. Your cognitive performance at hour 12 of your day will match your performance at hour 2. Physical performance follows the same pattern. Athletes use variations of these techniques to prepare for competition. The oxygenation and hormonal priming they create translate directly into strength, endurance, and reaction time. You don't need to be training for a marathon to benefit. Walking upstairs without getting winded, playing with your kids without exhaustion, maintaining good posture through a long work day, all these daily activities become easier when your energy production systems are functioning optimally. The practices require nothing beyond your own body and 15 minutes of time. You need no equipment, no apps, no special location. Sit on your floor, on a chair, on a couch. Keep your spine straight to allow unrestricted breath movement. The simplicity makes the practice accessible regardless of your circumstances. Travel, schedule changes, unexpected disruptions, none of these can prevent you from maintaining your practice. The only requirement is intention and consistency.